Welcome at the CAF Empire. Today we want to describe these three important terms, that is gender, sex, and sexuality. How do these terms differ? And how next time we will now explain how the society misinterpret these words or misuse these terms. That is what we will talk about on our next stream. Remember, we are gods. We are the second coming of Jesus, and our goal is to trust, to transform humanity from low self awareness to hyper awareness. That is God's consciousness. That is our goal. We want to make humanity reach trust humanism. That is our goal. And once the humanity have reached to that transhumanism, then they will be able now to create the divine society we are talking on. It's all about sharing information. It's all about interacting. It's all about you and me. We are going to do this together. So are you ready? We will be together. Do you want that divine society for all of us, where we can live on and cherish on and thrive on? Are you the catalyst for change? Are you on your way to make history? Let's do this. Let's be together. Let's join hands and create the society we have been dreaming. We have been told of a society way more paradise that is for all of us, regardless of sex, gender, sexuality, or regardless all of that, because we want to discover our divine nature that we have been to since the beginning of the Bang Bang, since the beginning of creation, since the genesis of creation. We want to come to realize our true nature from that point, and once we do that, we'll now be able to take charge of our own environment. That's what we want to do as divine beings. We are divine, you are divine. You just need to realize it. Are you ready to start realizing it? Are you ready to start making that unconscious conscious? Are you ready to start questioning everything that you believe? Is it true, or you are just being trapped in an illusion? Are you ready to are you ready to transcend from a materialistic world to idealistic view of the world, where now you realize you are a spiritual being. A spiritual being needs spiritual messages, need to fulfill his emotions, because all those emotions, physical bodies, and even the knowledge one, they are all connected to your spirit. Once your spirit is being trapped, is no longer thriving, is no longer getting what it needs, then the rest is going to be hellish. Is no longer, we will not be satisfied with everything that comes in, because inside your spirit, inside your core, there's emptiness. So we want to first, things should start from within. Things should start from the source, then building up until others are now able to see your fruits. Others are now able to see the kingdom that you are creating. Are you ready for that? Are you going to join us? Drop a comment if you are ready to start doing the great job of making unconscious conscious. Start questioning everything that you believe in. Is it real, or it was just an illusion that was created to trap you, so that those who need, the people who are no have those who have, don't have information, they should be able to use you for their own personal gains, not giving you the time to live your personal life, to make you grow. So already we want to have now the purpose now. Do you see that it's most important thing? You have to be in it. If I was me, I would have chosen to be the catalyst for change, to be the catalyst for creation of the divine being. If I was you, I would have also chosen the same thing. The way we are living, that people are hating each other, people are killing each other out there. People, there's a lot of evil things that are happening right there where people just think are shooting each other. Some are even now planning of buying guns, not for hunting, but they want to shoot human nature because they think of treating each other as great. Instead of looking at the differences we have as an advantage where we can learn each other from, where we can enjoy each other. Just to think of a world where everything was just perfect, equal, everything was just identical. How world can be? It would be hellish, it would be boring, but the differences are there for us to learn from each other. We are all coming from the same source. We are all coming from the same frequency domain. That is the source. That is it, God, and that links. It's a soul. It's a spirit. It's the Holy Spirit. Is where now it links to us via intuition to these bodies now. Where these bodies now it need to the Holy Spirit needed to cherish, and up the up there where now you might be seeing the connectedness of everything. Once you are able to do that, then you also that spiritual being who is led now to change, transform, change, transform, and create a healthy society for everyone. So what are these gender? Now let's talk about the gender, sex, and the sexuality is all about. Remember, gender is mostly described as the law someone prayed, the mostly described in terms of the gender laws that someone might pray. You see, you might be that if you are inside also you have that masculine nature, then you'll be more taking of the hard stuff. Even the women can also do that. So it's like genders now, male and female can also be doing the same thing as the same gender. You see, it mostly described by look at now the how the fight for women's rights have ended up. Women are now even driving minibuses. Women are now even having their own personal businesses. While in the past, all those things were being regarded as a man's job because of the we are coming from really where operation was at its optimal point. Right now we are keeping reducing it, we are directing that harmonious goal that is we call the omega point where everything is going to be in perfect harmony, and we are the catalyst for that perfect harmony to be seen in everyone. Will be all each one will be like equal regardless of sex, gender, race, economic status, even political status. Do you see now how then gender is all about? It's mostly described in terms of the gender or someone might pray if he have that masculine, if he have that not masculine but feel that type, then he might be portraying certain traits of gender laws. You see? But when it comes to sex now, sex is described in terms of the avatars. That is in terms of the genital parts you have. First, in terms of the physical parts, then some they have the vagina, some they have the penis. That is how sex is described. But some, they are rare, they might be born with both both sex, both the vagina and the penis. But the society we are living in right now, the doctor, they say no, this type of person cannot live in, so they choose to remove one aspect of it, so that you might also always be identified with it, one sex. But when you grow up, it's when you choose it now, the way you are going to play your your sexuality now, because the sexuality is beyond just having the male and the female aspect. That is just only sex. Now, sexuality is now is expression of your sex from deep inside you. If your sexuality, like you are feeling that masculine, then you might have that masculine nature. When you are even have sex, then you be portraying that male masculine type of a person. If your chromosomes are more of estrogen, then you'll be portraying that female type of sexuality where you are expressed, and those are the ones who might be part of homo, homo type of sexuality expression. Because of it might be because of the chromosomes you have. It might be the state of so you are attributed to within. It might be because of the genetic makeup, the time you are born, like the way I have just talked about, that you might be born with all those two sexy traits, and you choose one over the other when you grow up. Although the doctor may remove one sex while you are young, they didn't know what you are going to express most with, but they have chosen to remove, because the society we are living is everything that is extraordinary. They say, no, that is not the thing. Cut it down. We don't want that anymore, because this superstitious way of looking at things, they view things using their naked eyes. That is the superstitious way of looking at things, using interpreting their naked eyes, while they know that their eyes have deceived them for many years. They have destroyed them for many years, because they lacked that reasoning aspect from within. But what happened, instead of changing from that illusion way of viewing at things to that reality, they still stick their paradigm of ignorance and chaotic doings. In our society, we want to build a society of divine beings, where everyone is able to express him or herself to optimum, to the fullest. Once you are expressing more to the express, then you also have a lot of, you also show love to others that have surrounded you. But if you oppress yourself, if you repress yourself, the most you want to become, because the society is rejecting it, that thing is going to grow big inside your unconscious. So what, once it's growing inside your unconscious, so what happens next? It projects out, because it doesn't go like, it is still there, and it keep learning, then in the end result is it projects out through hate. Once you see something is doing like the way you wanted to be, but you have repressed maybe because of the society, and that one have stand against the society, then that thing direct to that person through hate. You'll be talking all the negative things you might think about that person. Why? Because you didn't look within, realize through nature, realize your fullest potential. So keep on focusing for change, not just being stagnant to one aspect of life that society have told you, that what your parents, what you all, maybe you are protecting the generation or whatsoever they might call it. It never helps. You know the past, you know past history, yeah, is something you just need to learn from. Someone was doing this, was doing this. Me too, I have to learn all those good things for me to live this life because of this good. Not just believing that because it was like that, then it's going to be like that for you to know everything. Just think of right now, we are living in a scientific world, and you should be thinking of not going to school. How are you going to operate? If life is going to be hard for you, because this science has come, it's for us, it's for goodness of us. So remember, once you are failing to adapt and to change, then what do you choose is going back to the source and relocalize through childbirth. And we don't want that. We want everyone to live life to the fullest, to be able to change, to be able to change the life patterns whatsoever, like the way it happens when you are a child. What the things you are doing when you are a child, you keep changing until you reach 22, 23, then the society says you can't change anymore. You have to stick to this. We know you by this. So stick to that. Yes. Then you will replace a lot of good aspects you were maybe able to change when you were young for you to live on. So it's like they have just stuck you from that point. Once you want to change that happens from at the age of 23 is the change that defines someone, that helps someone to be on top of the rest of the society. But the society don't want that. So once they keep you that, then it is that child in you who you have only the knowledge that everyone knows. And once you say something, everyone will be maybe laughing at it or having fun about it because they know that your life is ending from there. They don't want you to engage into another new aspect where you can live on and grow and grow. That's how the society is right now. That's how hellish it is. So be a catalyst for change. If you have any question, please ask it. We go help each other and we can all grow. Then it all starts from starting questioning. It all starts by one person. It all starts with you right now. You have to start doing the thing. Yeah. That is that I wanted to share with you guys for today. Bye.